Hello again, everybody. Okay, today we are going to take it a next step to applying our foundation, our concealer, and a little bit of contouring. All right, so now in the previous video that you saw, I cleansed, I moisturized, I did a little bit of extra, I used some eye lifting serum. We're going to start today now because I'm moisturized. I put my primer on. This is our Mineral Touch Liquid Foundation. Liquid Gold is what we refer to this to as, or Photoshop in a bottle. And you are going to see why that is. Sorry for my obnoxious. You have to shake this very, very well. And what I'm going to be using with this is my liquid foundation brush. Love this brush. See this brush? Kind of an angle. This brush is the key. Now, Mineral Touch Foundation. This is our foundation that is good for combination skin, so oily or dry. So now that we have mixed that up real good, we're going to, see it has a little dropper. We're just gonna open it up, make sure that we have filled that. Take our brush, we're going to take our dropper, and we're just putting a few drops on, usually use 4, okay? I'm gonna start dabbing it on. And you are going to be able to see how this is going to start covering. It's going to take my redness away. See my redness? It's right here in between my eyebrows, my eyes, and my nose. Kind of dark circles underneath my eyes. We're just going to kind of blend this all over. And a little bit, as you can see, I put 4 drops on my brush, and we are doing a full face coverage. 4 drops. This is a liquid foundation, so it goes on just like a liquid foundation. Now, I know everybody who is skeptical about, liquid foundations, don't like liquid foundation, but that's what's so wonderful about this is it dries as a powder. So you do not feel it. It's very light after it has dried. Now, as you can see, I've got some bad breakout. Still, we're going to be covering this. And what's also really nice, look at my brush. Showed you my brush earlier with liquid foundation that turns to powder, and it's very easy to clean off your brush. Okay, we're putting a little bit on to cover up I have really got to get some better sleep. I have some dark circles under my eyes. See how we're covering the redness? Goes on very smooth, very easy to blend. You can also use a beauty blotter. We've got those too. Come in purple or pink. I love them. They last. They're very easy to clean. Now, I would also recommend using this brush even with our BB Flawless foundation as well. I just like to kind of blend it in real good. I don't like to look like I have any foundation on, and I don't. Since I've been using this, see the coverage? And Look at that. Dries to powder. It's on my brush. It's clean. I love it. Okay. Next, I'm going to use some concealer. Now, our concealer is highly pigmented. So, you do not need to use a lot. A little bit, a pin size amount. And I am going to start out using my fingers. Now, I'm going to kind of make a V with this. Not putting it directly on underneath my eyes because I am trying to conceal my fine lines and my wrinkles, not highlight them. So, oh no, I have stuff falling over. If anybody knows me, I already have makeup all over my desk here. You are joining me in where all the magic happens for cafe makeup. This is where we are. Welcome to my bathroom. All right, now I'm going to do the other eye. Again, we're going to kind of just put it in a V and then kind of blend it up in. Very easy. Now see how pigmented that is? Now I try and use the same shade because I am so fair skinned right now. Maybe I will be able to change my foundation color a little bit more into summer, but right now that's not happening. I am so fair skinned that I can't do that. So now I'm going to take my concealer brush. It's very flat. See how that is? Long bristles, rounded. I love this brush. I'm going to take my concealer brush and we are just going to blend up. Gonna kind of blend all this up. I need my mirror. Bring it all the way to my lash line. Now, because I have this wonderful acne problem, I'm not exactly sure what was going on, but I had a terrible pimple right here. It has driven me crazy. And it's almost gone. See how much better my eye looks? And we're gonna do the same thing. Gonna kind of blend, 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 blend. Blend, 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 blend. Blend, blend, blend. Bring it up to my lash line. And what I love about this brush is it's so soft and it's so gentle for the under eye area that I don't feel like I'm pulling or tugging. And I like to have concealer as far up as I can get it for when I do my eyes, because I use the shadows to highlight underneath my eyes along the lash line. Instead of using for a daytime look, instead of using so much eyeliner. Usually for a daytime look, an everyday look, I do not use eyeliner. Okay, so we have done our foundation. We've used our concealer. I don't think I need any concealer here. What do you guys think? Maybe a little? Should I put a dab? Cover this. Now see, even a few years ago, for me, oh, and this joyous one that I thought was a cold sore. There we go. Oh, that's probably too much. Take some excess off there. Even a few years ago, I still had an acne problem. And it was more my body's way of saying that it didn't like all the chemicals that I was putting on my face. I would try product, company, you name it. The more expensive foundations, I would try it, and I finally was introduced to more all-natural products. I'm just gonna kind of put a little bit on my nose just to kind of highlight. Just blending. All right, so natural-based products, pigment colors. This foundation is wonderful because it's light. It dries to a powder. Next, this is my favorite product. I absolutely love this product. This is our Touch Behold translucent powder, and I love it. I'm going to use this. This opens up. This is a very, very, very fine setting powder. I absolutely love it. So you want to set your concealer. You want to set your foundation. What you hear is just like always, I am tapping excess off my brush. And I'm just lightly in circular motions applying this all over. I am setting my foundation and my concealer. And that's exactly what this brush is for. This is for powder and concealer. I don't really use this for concealer. I use this to put underneath my eyes before, because I put a little bit of extra before I put on my eye product, so then I can kind of go back in when I am done putting my eyes on and just brush away any fallout. So we don't tap so much off, because I'm kind of applying this. And this is going to help set my concealer more. And then I'll use the big end to go in and set the rest of my foundation. And I'm going to do a little bit of contouring. I am such fair skin, so I don't do a whole lot with dark contouring. Otherwise it just kind of looks dirty. All right, little bit. It's very, very fine. Or I use a bigger brush as well. This is a big powder brush. I absolutely love our brushes. Our brushes are very high quality. They are very long lasting and easy to clean. Now, okay, I was set up good. I am going to use just a little bit of bronzing color for some contouring. Not a lot. I do not use a lot. And what I'm going to do with this, I'm going to kind of come in very lightly and start. I'll put it along my hairline. Can you notice that? See that a little bit? Kind of makes me look like I have a little more color than I do. Now this will blend all with the rest of my makeup. Or if I'm in a hurry, I can throw on some Epic mascara, a little bit of lip color, and be done for a day. That would be my 3-minute face, which I will have a video later as well for. Now see, we're putting this just underneath the cheekbone. I'm not putting it where we would put our cheek color. Blend that in real good. And so you can see the difference. A little bit of color. Did you notice that? So it highlights. And then I am going to put a little bit on my jawline. Not my chin, just my jawline. Helps to shape my face. A little bit on each side of my nose. Now, that is our step 2 to our base face. We have done foundation, concealer, we have set it with our translucent powder, and we have done a little bit of contouring. Okay? So, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask me. Leave comments. Share my videos are always appreciated. And we'll see you again next time. Cafe Makeup. Thank you.